Did Devon let it just reveal his secret plan of defeating Vitaly Laletin? In the recent Voice of Arm Wrestling interview, Devon still showed some doubts about Vitaly Laletin's arm wrestling level. He said that yes, Vitaly is great, he has all the potential in the world, and recently he has been fulfilling that potential. But why and how did he lose to Dave Chaffee and Hermes Gasparini? Those losses are a dark spot on his career. He shouldn't have had those losses. And he thinks that even the Michael Todd match, which Vitaly won, could have gone differently in round 1. There was a wrong call. Because of that, the match was stopped and Vitaly gained better position and he did win that round. But even Devon admits that Vitaly's press was much better than what he expected it to be. I think I'm gonna beat Vitaly. I do. I think it's gonna be an amazing fight. I think it's gonna hurt me a lot. Devon did a little bit re-evaluation, rethinking, and then he said that maybe it's not going to hurt me a lot. Well, his back is already kind of hurt. He's going to the trampoline to rehab it. I'm not sure how it works, but his final thought was maybe the match isn't going to be that difficult to win. Devon believes that Vitaly is under a lot of pressure put on him by the fans who overhyped him. When corrected by Coach Ray that Devon himself was doing that, he agreed that he has also hyped Vitaly a lot, and that is going to put a lot of pressure on him, and that pressure is going to cause him to crumble. He thinks that Vitaly knows that both losing and winning to Devon are going to be very important for his career. Devon's psychology, his mind reading abilities are telling him that deep inside, Vitaly has a lot of concerns. He is worried. He knows that Devon can do a lot of uncomfortable things on the table to Vitaly's hand once the match stops. And when it happens, Vitaly will lose his patience, he will try to rush things, and he will make a lot of mistakes. And while he is making those mistakes, Devon will be working towards better and more effective positions. And then the final strategy reveal. When asked by Coach Ray how Devon is planning to stop Vitaly's flop press, Devon said that Vitaly cannot flop press him like he did against Michael. He will not be flop pressing into Devon's arm. He will be pressing into his hook. So how is Devon planning to do that? Once Devon has Vitaly's wrist cracked and Vitaly tries to go for a flop press, Devon will stand up and force the hook on Vitaly. So then Vitaly will have to press into the hook and not into Devon's top roll. I've discussed this strategy on the channel in the past as well regarding the first Hermes versus Levan match. I thought that whenever Levan wanted to, when he couldn't finish Hermes, he always had the option to force the hook on Hermes. He could have done it anytime. Even guys like me without any arm wrestling training, even I can do that anytime I want. So the only reason why Levan didn't do that, it was because he was fearing Hermes Gasparini's hook power. You can troll me on that, but believe me, I'm right on this one. But I'm not entirely sure if it is the same thing on the losing side as well. I think forcing the hook on someone when you have taken their wrist and they're trying to flop press is much more difficult when you are on your losing side, which is most likely where Devon will be if Vitaly is trying to flop press him. But hey, if Devon thinks he can do that, then maybe he knows he can do that, and Vitaly will be in big trouble because there is no way he's going to beat Devon in a hook after already having his wrist exhausted by Devon. And let's end this with a very powerful statement from Devon. My strength will be very high that day, stronger than he has felt on the practice table.